Imagine becoming one of the greatest goal scorers of your generation, breaking records that seemed impossible to break, and still feeling like something is missing. For years, that was Harry Kane. But his story isn't really about a man who couldn't win trophies. It's about a man who refused to stop chasing them. Harry Kane was born in London in 1993. He wasn't the fastest, he wasn't the most naturally gifted player on the pitch. And when he joined Tottenham's academy, nobody could have predicted what he would eventually become. But Kane had something different. He could read the game, he could finish, and most importantly, he never stopped working. Before becoming Tottenham's superstar, Kane had to fight for his place. Loan spell after loan spell, Leyton Orient, Millwall, Norwich City, Leicester City. For many young players, this is where the dream ends. For Kane, it was only the beginning. Then everything changed. At Tottenham, Kane finally got his opportunity. And once he found his rhythm, he became unstoppable. Goals became records, records became expectations, and Harry Kane became the face of 3 Premier League Golden Boots. Hundreds of goals, and in 2023, Kane became England's all-time leading men's goal scorer. But there was one problem. In 2019, Tottenham reached the Champions League final. It was Kane's chance to finally lift the biggest trophy in European club football. But Liverpool won. Another final, another heartbreak. Then came England, Euro 2020, Wembley, a nation waiting 55 years for another major trophy. England reached the final. Kane stood just 90 minutes away from history. 3 years later, Kane and England were back in another European Championship final. Another opportunity, another heartbreak. Spain won 2-1, and Kane walked away from yet another final without a trophy. By 2023, Kane had a decision to make: stay with the club where he had become a legend, or leave everything familiar behind. He chose Bayern Munich. But somehow, the curse followed him. In his first season, Kane scored 36 Bundesliga goals. He won the Golden Boot, he broke records, but Bayern didn't win the Bundesliga. For the first time in over a decade, Bayern finished without the league title. And then, it finally happened. In 2025, Harry Kane became a champion. The man who had spent his entire career chasing a trophy finally lifted one. But Kane wasn't finished. The following season he became even more dangerous. 36 Bundesliga goals, 61 goals in all competitors, another Bundesliga title, the DFB Pokal, and the Franz Beckenbauer Super Cup. 3 more trophies. Kane's 2025-26 campaign ended with 3 Bayern trophies and 61 goals across competitions. And then came another chapter, the 2026 World Cup. Kane scored 6 goals. England reached the semi-finals. But once again, the ultimate prize remained out of reach. England finished 3rd. So maybe Harry Kane's story was never about being cursed. Maybe it was about timing. Maybe it was about patience. Because for years, people asked the same question: will Harry Kane ever win a trophy? And now we know the answer. He waited, he suffered, he lost finals, he broke records, and eventually he lifted the trophies everyone said he never would. Harry Kane isn't the greatest striker who never won. He's the striker who kept going until he finally did. What do you think Harry Kane's greatest achievement is?